Hey everybody, my name's Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Hope you're having a great day. What's your summer day or summer night? Leave a comment down below. Today I'm gonna give you my top 5 favorite fragrance brands that I own. So I did a video about a week or two ago saying in a video about should I do a top 5 fragrance brand designer edition, and a lot of people left comments saying I want to see that video. So I gave you the video guys you want to see. So here we go. Keep in mind that this list can always change. I probably have close to maybe 200 something fragrances, so it's hard just to have your favorites. You know, my number one is my number one, and a lot of people that watch my channel already know what my number one is. But if you're new here, definitely check out the channel. Hope you consider subscribing if you love fragrance related content like this that you're watching on YouTube. I have one honorable mention brand. I only have 2 bottles from the brand, so I don't really want to call that a favorite brand. Get 3 or 4 more bottles, I'll definitely maybe update this video maybe in a year or two. But I want to talk about honorable mention. This is H24 and Eau Chivre by Terre d'Hermes. This by Hermes is a great lineup. I love both these fragrances. They're stellars. I helped somebody purchase this fragrance day before yesterday, and he loved it. First time he smelled it, he's like, I want to buy a bottle of this. And he didn't know nothing about H24 or Eau Chivre by Hermes. So this is my honorable mention brand that if I had more bottles, it would make my top 5. I don't, so I don't want to neglect it, but I can't put it in my top 5. Before the video starts, all these fragrances in my top 5 list, I have more than 3 fragrances of them. So I either have 3 fragrances or I have more than that. So definitely keep that in mind. What are your top 5 favorite designer brands? Leave a comment down below letting me know. Number 5 is from the house of By Kilian, and this one here is Rolling in Love. So By Kilian can be a niche brand, which I always think it is. Some people say it's designer because LVMH, and then they do sell their fragrances at Sephora now. I walk in there, they have Black Phantom, they have Angel Share, so on and so forth. So basically, I'm going to call it designer brand. We can sit here all day and debate it. I have a lot of fragrances, so here we go. I have Intoxicated, which is another sweet fragrance, slightly gourmand, coffee fragrance. I have Angel Share. This is a sweet boozy scent. And I have Rose on Ice. My friend Jeff and his wife likes this one. Shout out to Jeff. It's a very nice fresh fragrance. And it has some rose touch as well. Very nice fresh and green fresh fragrance. And last but not least, we have Apple Brandy. So it has apple, pineapple. It's a sweet and a refreshing fragrance at the same time. I don't pick the apple, but it's a fresh fragrance. And it has the apple and the rum boozy feel, but it's more easier to wear all year round. The signature scent. If you like this fragrance, you're definitely going to enjoy this with the type of notes that I just talked about in the video. But yeah, this is my number 5 brand. It's By Kilian. Number 4 brand is Chanel, and this is Bleu de Chanel Parfum. So you can get the EDT, the EDP, the Parfum. Very refreshing fragrance. Slight bit darky incense. This is definitely a banger fragrance. My bottle's almost gone. I got about maybe 10% left in it. Definitely went through a whole 100 ml bottle almost. Love this one. Fresh and clean, elegant, easy to wear fragrance. Definitely a great gentleman fragrance, dressed up or dressed down. We're going to go into the more expensive one. We got the less exclusives here. These are Chanel less exclusives. This is Le Lion. So Le Lion is definitely a fresh citrus. There's some incense. There's patchouli. This is a great fragrance. A beast mode scent. Some people say it has reminiscence to Shalimar. So if you like that fragrance, you're definitely going to like Chanel. This is Le Lion. Next one on the list is from the Chanel less exclusive. This is Misa. So Misa has some iris. There's some powderiness in it. There's some freshness about it. And there's some violet leaf. This is a great one as well if you like fruity, powdery scents. Check out Misa. Next one is my favorite from the lineup, and this is from the less exclusive. This is Eau de Cologne. So this one here is a very refreshing fragrance. There's neroli, there's bergamot, there's green notes in it, there's vetiver. It's a very refreshing fragrance for the spring and summertime. You can wear this as a signature scent. I went through a whole bottle of it. That's how much I love wearing this scent. This is one you should have bought. I should have bought the bigger bottle because I overspray it like a mug. And it's just amazing, fresh fragrance. And I forgot to say they have magnetic caps. So it's really cool. And a beautiful C logo up top for Chanel. Definitely this is a banging, fresh and clean fragrance. This is more in that realm of like a Bergamot 22 by Le Labo. Or this is a very refreshing fragrance. Performance isn't the best. Maybe I would say 4 to 5 hours, but it's a fresh fragrance. It's an eau de cologne. You're gonna love this if you want a fresh and clean fragrance. This is perfectly unisex as well. Last but not least is a banger. My friend Louisiana Fragrance likes it, and my friend Jerome does, so shout out to both my friends. This is Chanel 1957. This is a banger. If you guys know about the brand, this is one of the best that they have on the market. It's a fresh, I get like a laundry type of feel or a clean linen vibe. This bottle is beautiful, guys. 1957. You guys should definitely check this one out. It's actually a banger. It's one of those fragrances that you can wear dressed up or dressed down. Now, at the price point you're paying for this is a 200 ml, about $400. I got mine before they upped the price, so I got it for about $350. It's a 200 ml. It's a great fragrance. If you want a signature scent, it's definitely worth it. Spray and go fragrance. My friend Jerome likes this one a lot. He definitely said it's fire. And definitely check out. I feel like this is more of a laundry detergent type of vibe. Definitely check out 1957, Less Exclusive by Chanel. Number 3 brand is from the house, Tom Ford. This is Tom Ford Noir Extreme. This is a great one. Has this coffee-like vibe, toffee vibes, kind of sweet, dessert type of feel. Definitely a dessert type of fragrance, slightly leaning that gourmand category. Love the gold bottle. And yeah, Tom Ford expensive fragrances. So this is a banger. Definitely check out Tom Ford Noir Extreme. This is a newer version. They did have the original. This is the flanker to it. Now we got another gold bottle, Tom Ford Cost Azure, my favorite Tom Ford. You guys know this. I talk about the def. Any iteration of the Tom Ford lineup with Cost Azure, the original, then they had the EDP, then they had the Parfum. This is an amazing scent. Any version you have, you're lucky to have it. I love the Cost Azure line, that fresh, beachy, sea salty, seaweed vibe. I love this one for the spring and summertime, but definitely can rock it all year round. Definitely check it out. The cold weather ones, but you still wear it during the warmer months, Tom Ford Ombre Leather Parfum. So Ombre Leather Parfum is another great one as well. Can't go wrong with it. It has a freshness about it where you can wear it dressed up or dressed down. It's toned down. It's not as heavy and thick as the other Tom Ford, but this is the Parfum version. Definitely lasts long on the skin, and it has a freshness about it where it's not coin, where you can wear this in the spring, fall, and winter time. So definitely check out Ombre Leather Parfum. Last but not least, we have Tom Ford. This is Beau de Jour. So this was an original private blend lineup, and then Tom Ford actually made it in the signature line. A little more cheaper. Definitely the same scent. Love it. Love this green bottle with the color. Definitely reminds me of times when I went to barbershop with my dad when he was living. So rest in peace to my dad. And this was an awesome scent. If he was alive now, I would definitely buy him a 100 ml bottle of this. He would rock this because this reminds him of getting a fresh haircut at the barbershop. Put the alcohol on your stuff. It gives me that vibe. And every time I wear something like this, I actually am very happy to wear this. You know, it means a lot more to me than just a fragrance. You know what I mean? When I wear this, I actually think about my dad a lot, and this fragrance is cool. Definitely has a minty vibe to it as well. Very green fragrance. Great gentleman fragrance. You want a gentleman fragrance, you don't want this unisex, all this other mess or the gender stuff. You want a gentleman fragrance, this is it right here. Tom Ford, this is Beau de Jour. Definitely get this fragrance here. You put some hair on your chest, this is a great fragrance. This is Tom Ford Beau de Jour from this signature line. Number 2 brand is an expensive brand. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this brand. I really don't care at the end of the day, right? So here we go. We got Louis Vuitton. This is Afternoon Swim, right? It's amazing. My friend with the fragrance has it. My friend Jerome has it. And Jerome, you know, his bottle's about empty as this is almost, but this is an amazing brand. It has fresh fragrance, a lot of fresh fragrances. They have oud-based fragrances, and they have unisex and female fragrances. This is a fresh fragrance. One of the best citruses in the game. It's a great fragrance. It's fresh and clean. The perfumer is Jack Cavalier, and this is an amazing scent. Definitely, this is one you can wear all year round, but it's great for the spring and summertime. I know my friend Jerome said he gets a lot of compliments wearing this one here. So if you're looking for compliments, like he said, definitely get Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton. It's a great, fresh, and clean fragrance. I haven't received any compliments with it, but it does smell great, and I enjoy wearing it. And this is going to run you about $300 for a bottle. This is the 100 ml bottle, and they do have the 200 ml. It's going to run you about $430. But these bottles are refillable, so once you empty the bottle out, you pay $195. And they refill your bottle. Well, first they clean the inside of the bottle, then they refill the bottle with the juice, and they put a new atomizer and a new magnetic cap. That's pretty cool for Louis Vuitton. My second Louis Vuitton I have is City of Stars. So City of Stars has notes of blood orange, mandarin. It's a fresh fragrance, and it has this sea salty, beachy vibe as well. So I definitely get a beachy feel to the fragrance, you know, and definitely I get a little bit of that Virgin Island water vibe. I definitely get like a coconut feel in the fragrance. They don't list coconut as a note, but it definitely gives you that vibe. Now this kind of can lean on the feminine side with the coconut vibe, the sweetness, and that beachy type of feel. Definitely a tropical fragrance. Still love it, guys. Definitely check out City of Stars. New one on my list that's a fire. I have a full review coming very soon. I've been slacking on. I have a full review soon. This is Celeru. Celeru is an amazing scent. This is a very refreshing, grassy, leathery, sway type of fragrance. Definitely great as a signature scent. You can rock this all the way from January to December. Performance is pretty good as well. And yeah, I like this one a lot, man. And I did receive a compliment wearing this one a while ago, which I'll touch on in my full review. But yeah, I was shocked to get a compliment with this right here. But people tell me the compliments Louis Vuitton. I don't really believe them, but to each his own. Some people overhype compliments. But yeah, this one got me a compliment, and it's a banger fragrance. I put a good amount of dent in it. I wore it a lot. So definitely check out Celeru. My number one favorite designer brand. If you guys watch my channel for a couple years now, you already know what it is. The cat's out of the bag. But if you're new here, you're going to like this list. This is from the house of Christian Dior. This is Dior Sauvage. This is the EDT. So my favorite brand is Dior. You guys know it by now. It is what it is. These are most bottles I have in my collection. So this is Dior Sauvage EDT. It's a fresh, clean fragrance. Some people say it's a sausage fresh, whatever you want to call it. It's a fresh and clean fragrance. It does wonders. I met my fiance Kelly wearing this fragrance when I was dating her at first, and we've been together for almost over 6 years now. So I'm very happy and thankful. And this fragrance is what I wore when I went on a date with her for the first time. And she liked the way I smelled. Didn't know much about fragrances, and then eventually she started hanging out more, and she knew I had a somewhat of a big fragrance collection. It's grown since then, but yeah, Dior Sauvage EDT. Now we have Dior Sauvage Eau de Parfum. So it's a little bit more richer, darker than the original. Definitely a crowd pleaser. Definitely does get you compliments as well. This is Dior Sauvage EDP. And I had the new one from Dior. This is Dior Sauvage Elixir. Definitely a fire fragrance. Definitely check it out. I don't have the Parfum, but you guys definitely check it out. Wasn't the biggest fan of it, but to each its own. It does work for some people. I have more Dior. Dior Homme Intense. This is an amazing scent as well. Straight fire. Definitely worth it if you want that iris, powdery vibe, slightly chocolatey. Check this out here. I have Dior Homme 2021 or 2022. This is the Sport. Dior Homme Sport 2021 or 2022. A great fresh and clean fragrance. Bergamot, aldehydes, elamine resins. A great fresh and clean fragrance. Now we're going to the more expensive ones. These ones are going to break the wallet, break the bank. Here we go. Less exclusive. This is the La Privée collection. This is Fabulicios, which is getting discontinued later this year. So if you want this scent, just go out and buy it, because I don't know when they're going to discontinue it. Fragrance Viewer Sebastian, they're going to discontinue it later this year, so definitely get yourself a bottle of it or a backup bottle. It's a sweet tonka bean fragrance, gourmand-like. If you like tonka bean, if you like praline, if you like cacao, you're going to love this here. Me and Kelly both fell in love with this scent the first time we tried it in New York City, I think a couple years when we first started dating. So definitely check out Fabulicios by Christian Dior. I love the magnetic caps. This is going to run you $330. Or you can get the smaller size for $125. Another hitter, we have Rose Trafalgar. My friend Jerome loved this one a lot, but he complains that he only gets like 4 hours. So he's like, I don't want to spend that type of money. Hey, to each his own. I tell people all the time, everybody don't have that lifestyle or that money, so it is what it is, right? But nevertheless, this Rose Trafalgar, it's a great fragrance. It's fresh with the wateriness in it, and it does have strawberry. And it's very refreshing. There's a wateriness about it. There's a fruitiness about it. Definitely an easy to wear fragrance. Definitely great for your spring and summertime. Does it lean feminine with the sweetness? Sure, I can say that, but I see there's a freshness about it where a man can wear as well. My friend Jerome, I gave him a sample. He worn it. He's a confident guy. Definitely you'll like this one. It's definitely a fresh and fruity scent. It's fire. Definitely check out Rose Trafalgar. Next one for now is to Christian Dior. This is Oud Espahan. This is my favorite Christian Dior La Privée collection fragrance. This one has oud and rose. There's incense in this one. This is a great fragrance. Kind of get that Middle Eastern vibe in it, but it's more toned down. It has been reformulated. It's not as stinky, dirty as it was when it first came out back in 2017. Because I smelled that one, and it smelled like a barnyard, like somebody just took a shit. Definitely a heavy scent. This one here is awesome. I still get a little bit of that vibe in it, but it's not as heavy, dark, and it's more easy to wear. I still love Oud Espahan. It's my favorite Christian Dior Privé fragrance of all time. Getting down to the wire, we have Vanilla Diorama. So this one here is amazing. This one here is a vanilla bean, vanilla fragrance. So if you like a vanilla gourmand type of fragrances here, there's some rum in here as well. It's like booziness. This you can wear all year round, signature scent. This is one vanilla where I can literally say you can wear it in the spring and summer, fall and winter time. Tone the sprays down because it can be heavy in the spring and summer, but this is a great signature vanilla-based fragrance that you can wear. This is easier to wear than Parfums de Marly, and that's Pegasus and Pegasus exclusive. It's still heavy, but it's more easy and approachable to wear. It's not going to be sticky coin or headache inducing. So definitely check out Vanilla Dollarama. Now we have Tobacco Color. This one here is more on the tobacco, fruity side. This is a smokiness. There's peach in this fragrance. Definitely a banging fragrance for the fall and winter time. This is going to kick through the cold weather, and performance is great, dude. On my skin, it's kind of beast mode heavy, so be careful with the sprays. And this is the 40 ml bottle. It's going to run you about $125. So most of the fragrance here you can get in the smaller size, and it's a magnetic cap. But you know, if you would like juice, buy the bigger bottle because you're going to go through this fast. Last one for my Christian Dior. My friend Louis in a fragrance got this for me as a gift, so thank you so much. You didn't have to. This is Eden Rock. So Eden Rock is more of the beachy scent. So it's fresh, it's clean, it's sea salty, and I give you that Mediterranean vibe. This is something you would want to wear at the beach. Now I did put a significant dent in it because you can overspray this. This is when you're gonna get a few hours and it's gone. It's not gonna last 6-10 hours. I think I got maybe 4-5 hours. It's not gonna last forever, but it's definitely a fresh fragrance that it'll get you a couple hours at the beach. Enjoy life. You can always bring this bottle and reapply it again, but it's fresh and clean fragrance for the spring and summertime. Gonna give you that beachy vibe as well. Definitely a summer vibe type of fragrance, so definitely check out Eden Rock by Christian Dior. This is the La Privée collection. So that's my top 5 favorite designer brands that I have in my collection. I have a lot of fragrances, but these are the brands that I have the most bottles of. So what are your favorite designer brands you have in your collection? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this type of content, you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will show your support. It's absolutely free. Click that red subscribe button down below. I put a lot of videos out, and a lot of people watch the video, but they never subscribe. So if you do like this content and watching video after video, just show your support and click the red subscribe button. Thank you guys for showing your support for the channel. As always, be safe, everyone. I'll catch you next video very soon. Peace. I hope everybody has a nice and safe Memorial Day holiday.